Sometimes you just want to relax, and nothing's more relaxing than systematically blasting dirt off a wall. PowerWash Simulator is a surprisingly popular, cozy sim released in 2022. You've no doubt seen the videos of people using power washers to clean a driveway, and thought that looks fun, someone should make that into a game. So Future Labs did. It's the type of game where I'll be like, okay, just one more surface and boom, 4 hours have gone by. So what is the actual game? You will go through a series of levels cleaning all types of objects, vehicles and buildings to 100% completion. In single player or co-op. The main mode is career. This is where you will take on jobs one by one. You get paid for however amount of dirt you've cleaned. You can then use your money to buy better equipment so you can take on bigger jobs. The jobs start off small like a single van or bike and get bigger and more complex as the game goes on. By the end you'll have to clean the whole amusement park. If you haven't played it, you might be thinking, it can't be that satisfying to play for that long, but it was for me. Watching the clean percentage ticking up, the glowing ding that happen when the surface is fully clean are all very addicting. I like to be systematic when I clean, so watching as just a corner of the building to the whole thing being clean is super fun. The cherry on top is once you finish a job, it shows a time lapse of you cleaning, and this just hits. If you want a bit more challenge to your cleaning, there is challenge mode. This is where you'll have to do jobs under a time or water limit. You get ranked with a gold, silver or bronze medal. To get gold is surprisingly difficult. For example, in the bungalow mission, I barely scraped gold with just 5 seconds to spare. You have to use the right tools for the job. You can use different power washer models with more power and efficiency, but I always just use the most expensive one there is. There's not much reason to use an older model. Washers can be fitted with different nozzles, which control both the spread and the power of the water. Like the white has the most spread but isn't as powerful, so you'll have to go over surfaces a few times. On the other end is the red nozzle. This fires the water at a single point but is super powerful. Personally I stuck with the green or orange. These have a decent spread and are powerful enough for even the toughest of grinds. Wow, I sound like an advert. There is also the soap attachment. You can buy different soaps for different surfaces. These are fired in a big circle surface area, which are very useful for challenge mode. I didn't use these during the regular modes, just seemed like a waste of money when the other nozzles did the jobs just fine. Upgrades actually have a huge impact on how fast you can do jobs. Going back to earlier jobs with the best equipment and obliterating dirt is really fun. You'll definitely need to upgrade for later jobs or the DLCs. Some of these jobs can take multiple hours. The levels can be quite vertical. Fortunately, the game gives you a few tools to combat this. First, you can place stools, ladders and scaffolding to reach higher spots. You can also attach extensions to your washer so you can hit from further away. These tools are really useful for hitting hidden spots and awkward angles. The game has a few quality of life features which are a godsend. You don't have to hold the trigger down the whole time whilst you are cleaning. There is a button that keeps the water always on. There is a show dirt button which makes all the dirt bright orange, useful for seeing what you've missed. You can also go into the pause menu and see a list of every object that needs cleaning and how clean it is. You can even click on one, then that object or surface will become highlighted in a level. All of these features stop the game from becoming too frustrating. Graphically, the game goes for a simple look, so it's more readable, compared to an ultra-realistic approach, which is good. This makes it a lot easier to tell what is dirt and what is detail. The variety of environments keeps the visuals fresh. Sound-wise, the game goes for a more ASMR kind of feel. The music is very calm and quiet. You will mostly be listening to the hiss coming out of the water, which I found very relaxing. The game has a lot of free DLCs and some you have to pay for. Paid DLCs feature crossovers with SpongeBob, Back to the Future, Warhammer, Tomb Raider, and even Shrek, complete with iconic locations and vehicles. The only downside for this game is it can get a bit repetitive. It's the same thing from start to finish. You're going to be spraying shit with water, which I liked, but by the end I was starting to get a bit sick of. It's probably best if you play this game in short bursts, something you come back to and do a level or two. Trying to rush through it, and the game will become tedious. Overall, PowerWash Simulator is a relaxing, oddly satisfying way to waste an afternoon, but it's not the most engaging game in the world. It's a great podcast game. It's satisfying to complete jobs, but can get a bit boring towards the end, especially during large jobs. Let's rank it. I'm feeling number 28. Both PowerWash and Unpacking are satisfying and relaxing to play. For me, PowerWash just tickles my brain more. But I can't put it above Planet of Lana. That game had a beautiful art style and was more engaging as it had challenge. So yeah, new number 28. Who knew cleaning could be this fun?